Hello YouTubers, and today I saw Missing Link, and it was, as I expected it would be, absolutely fantastic. This is another great film from Leica, who have brought us great films such as Coraline, Paranorman, Box Trolls, etc., etc. And it is really nice to have another stop motion animated film. And this one, it can feel like it's treading familiar ground before. For example, our main character is a sort of Sherlock Holmes-esque rip-off sort of thing. I mean, even you can see in the picture here, we have an character that is made to look a bit like the Irene Agler from the film starring Robert Downey Jr. But excuse me, that doesn't detract from it. And this film also has a lot of charm to it. There is a lot of charm to this film. And also it's brought out really well from the animation, which is really great stop motion animation. Particularly, I noticed that it was very smooth, and in fact, a lot of the time, you might be confused and thinking like CGI at some points. Now, CGI is used in this film, but it's mainly in the certain backdrops that wouldn't be possible. For example, this screenshot I took in particular, you can see here that this is supposed to be Antarctica, basically. And during the credits, there's a really nice sort of behind the scenes little look, and you can see how bits of that was CGI. But most of it, the vast majority of it, I would say about 90% of it, or even more, is the stop motion, which is good because, I mean, pretty much nearly every CGI film looks exactly the same these days. Let's be fair, no matter what studio it is, it tends to have that same sort of look. And to be honest, I think, with the exception of Mr. Link, the other characters kind of look like they were they were like CGI'd models first and then brought into the puppetry world of stop motion, particularly on the heads and the eyes and the sort of look of them. But it is in that sort of like a fashion with more elongated bodies, really long, skinny legs and arms, and really, fairly disproportionate features and head compared to the rest of them. So, Leica definitely do have their own style, say, to differentiate them from, say, obviously Aardman is their main competitor in terms of stop motion animation, but and Fox also have their odd stop motion animated film whenever Wes Craven decides to do a children's animated film. But this one does really feel special. It is probably their best film that they've had in quite a while. And I think, like, for example, I posted on Facebook after I saw this, and I called it a masterpiece. And would I still call it that? Well, I've only just seen it, and this is just my initial thoughts on it, and I would definitely call it that. At the time I watched this, but would I say it on a rewatch? I don't know, but it does really well, and it has some really good action sequences as well that really make use of everything. For example, there's a fight and chase sequence on a boat, which basically does 360-degree chase sequences and that, which would, yes, be possible in a CGI environment, but not wouldn't be easy in live action. And the thing is about stop motion is it obviously takes more effort. I just realised I haven't really talked about the film itself much. And to be honest, you should probably go into it as blind as you think. And the way it plays out, you think it's gonna go one way and it does, and then it doesn't. To be honest, there is a slight surprise in it, and I do mean slight. But then when you look back at it, you realise, wait, that wasn't really a surprise. The whole time, if that made any sense. There are a few, obviously, references to Sherlock Holmes. There are quite a lot references to Sherlock Holmes with the way the main characters act, and just sort of the setting sort of has that. For example, obviously it's set in the Victorian era, but it does have that sort of Sherlock Holmes-esque sort of feel to it, which I've always welcomed, even though there isn't really any mystery solving or anything in this. But again, I think this film was, even if it's not the most original film ever, but it does have quite a bit of originality in it. I think what won me over was its sheer charm throughout. It does have a really charming feel, and to be honest, even though not all of the jokes and that hit, this film knew when to play, the slow moments and give you a breathing room, and didn't. For example, there's moments in here where the film does just, slow down and let you absorb, the emotion that's happening in the scene, and doesn't just throw a random, lol, funny random joke in there either. And this will probably be a film that I will probably definitely buy on Blu-ray when it comes out. So yeah, go and see Missing Link. It's probably going to be one of the two best films of this year for me. Though we have the second Shaun the Sheep film, so I think that may beat it in terms of stop motion animated films, because, well, it's Aardman, and even their weakest film, which came out last year, which was Early Man, at least for me, that was the case. At least that film did have charm to it. So, but anyway, that's it for my initial thoughts on this film, and I'll see you when I do another video or something. Bye bye. Maybe.